Project simulation. Basically, simulation is able to allow you to create different kinds of project replica where you can analyze your project, you can transfer simulation project to operative project or operative project to the simulation project, and you can compare your different kinds of projects in a simulation version. So simulation is nothing but the snapshot of the project where you can able to make the changes in the simulation version, and later on you can be transfer that simulation version to your operative version. So to create a simulation version, you have to create a simulation version first. Okay, so this is a standard simulation version, and you have to active or inactive the version. If you inactive, it will not allow you to create a simulation version, so you need to be active always. And then you have to create a simulation profile. So again, this is a standard simulation profile, or you can create your own profile by either by copy or by creating new entries. If I go to the detail views to see this profile, so what kind of the data should get transferred? So whether it is a text data, long text which is maintained on the WBS network, and the project documents, if you attach some documents on the project through DMS, that is the document management system will allow you to transfer that document to simulation project, or from simulation project to the operative project. Now, like simulation version, there is another is called as the project version. The project version is the only snapshot of the version where you can compare your operative project with that particular version. Like for example, your time span of the project is a 12 months, and if you want to track your project on each and every month, so on a first of completion of the first month, you take the snapshot of the project through the project version. Then on the second month completion, you can take the snapshot of your project through project version, and later on you can compare each and every version with your operative project. But in project version, you cannot do any changes like simulation. Your system only allow you to take the snapshot and compare the value like actual cost, actual revenue, then dates, then plan. So this kind of the data you can be compare with your operative projects. So for that you have to create a project profile version. So again, this is a standard version profile. If you click on the details, you can find out which kind of the data you need to be analyzed. That is project, sales order. Sales order is with respect to WBS or a project. Then the WBS element, network, network activity, component, relationship, element, PS text, milestone, cost, and capacity. So this is a standard version profile, or you can create your own profile with copy the same. To copy, you have to click on the copy as, or to create new entries, you have to click on the new entries. So I will copy one profile. I have given the name for the profile. Copy all. Now you can create a user status across the same. If you want to attach some user status for the particular profile to control the business transaction, you can assign the status profile. Similarly, you can assign the system status across the same, again to control the business transaction. The purpose of the assign the status profile to control the business transaction for the project version. Now in SAP there are different kind of progress analysis methods which are available, like weight based, time based, cost based, where you can track your progress version. So to analyze the progress analysis, you have to first maintain the progress version. So progress version is the method which analyze your particular progress, whether it is overrun or underrun. So this is a standard earn value analysis which is maintained by the SAP standard system, or you can create your own. It will be depending on the controlling area, for which controlling area you need to run the progress analysis. Selecting the controlling area, and then later on you can be define what kind of earn value analysis you have to calculate. So whether it is a cost plan or a budget, or it is a annual wise, or it is a overall is nothing but the all years. That is, if my time span of the project is a 6 year or a 10 year, it will be applicable for the all years. Or if it is annual wise, then it will be considered for the each and every year. Then you have to create a POC value, the POC weightage, whether it is a plan base, whether it is a budget, whether it is a work base, whether it is a weight base. So you have to provide an appropriate method. This method is defined in the standard SAP. So you have to choose appropriate method to calculate the progress analysis. And then the reference, which is whether it is calculate only the planning or whether it is calculate planning as well as the actual. So again, you can create your own weight based method. Like if I want to create my method, so I can create my own methods to click on the new entries. Define measurement methods. Again, these defined measurement methods help you to create different kinds of the methods, whether it is a percentage of completion, whether it is a time proportionality, whether it is a milestone based, whether it is a start finish, whether it is a cost proportionality. So you can these are the standard methods which is defined by the standard SAP, or you can create your own methods to copy the standard one. If I click on the detailed one, so here the measurement technique was there, whether it is the estimation, time proportionality, degree of processing, percentage of completion, secondary proportional, cost proportional. Define measurement method as the default values. So you need to provide a controlling area, and here you can set the default values for that particular progress, whether it is a plan or actual or only plan, and which method you need to be apply for the same. Again, that is depending upon the permutation and combination, whether you have a cost based method, weight based method, work based method. That is depend upon the suitable method which you need to be applied for the particular business process. So this is the controlling area, and this is my progress version. This is the object type. These are the different methods where you can calculate the progress. That is, you can calculate the progress on the W base element, the activity, whether it is an internal, external, service or a general cost, and the activity element. Activity element is nothing but your sub activity. Then you have to indicate whether it is a plan purpose or actual purpose. If it is both, then you have to select the plan, and later on you have to create one more method for the actual also, and you have to provide a measurement technique for this method. So these are what we have seen in earlier node. These are the standard technique.